Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you may be watching transmission, or whatever platform you're watching this transmission on. It is I, Mike Martins. I have a really, really good article that was forwarded to me from Down Under. It's kind of important because we're seeing the collaboration between English-speaking countries on how we're sinking, and they're trying to take us for whatever they can, and it's really sad. Anyways, if people have been watching me for a long time, they know what I'm talking about real well. So, guys, YouTube is sinking. Guys, get over right now to Brighton. I'm on Brighton. Look at that. I got my channel. If you want to find me on Brighton, go to the top of my channel right here. You'll see a little Lone Star here in a little, it looks like a triangle in a way. And there's a little Lone Star here. It's blue, white, and red. Go ahead and check that out, guys, if you can. Get on Brighton. Brighton's going to be the next big thing because it's like YouTube, except it doesn't allow me to stream. I found a few streaming platforms already that's allowing to stream, so I'm not too worried about that. So here it is, guys. It's an easy-to-use dashboard for people that want to get in. Here it is. Go ahead. I need 65 more views for me to get to the next level to unlock and upload more channels. So go ahead and do that. I'll be uploading on here regularly if YouTube on December 10th goes ahead and starts shutting everybody's channel. So there's everybody. Look, Lisa Havens on here. Look, greetings from the wasteland, Lord Humongous. AJ's on here. Lots of people. This is people I never even heard of. And there's like cooking channels on here. There's like a lot of channels that are healing channels and stuff have been removed, so they've come on here. I'm also on BitChute. I'm at 72 subscribers there and growing. I kind of hit and miss BitChute, but check it out. And I want to thank my 21 Patreon supporters for supporting me. If you want to join Patreon for $1 a month, and go ahead and hit me up on PayPal for a tip. So what do we got tonight, guys? Or today, or this evening. Guys, don't forget to join me tonight for Mike in the Night. Okay, here we go, guys. I've been talking for 2 minutes now. Aussie Home Loans in hot water after claiming it could find customers the perfect loan. There's no such thing as the perfect loan because you have to pay it back. And there's always VIG. And sometimes VIG is very vigorous. Look up vigorous or VIG if you want to know what I'm talking about. The nation's top consumer group has asked the corporate watchdog to investigate Aussie home loans for alleged misleading claims. Choice believes the mortgage broker is stretching the truth by suggesting it could help people define, quote, the perfect, quote, loan. So, now, let's take two sides to the card. Let's look at two sides of the card here, right? Could it be the bank being jealous that somebody could think outside the box and actually really trying to find someone a perfect loan? Huh? Could it be that the banks don't like that idea? Because, with the banking system, it's got to go through corporate. It's got to go... Heck, the banking system in England is so bad. I'll tell you that if a bank goes under, they're not allowed to mention the bank's name in the newspapers. They're not allowed to inform the people. Woo! Okay. Choice believes that the mortgage broker is stretching... Okay, I read that. The group also says that the federal government should increase fines for dodgy brokers. Yes, to more than $10 million in a letter. So the bank is now... So the group says the federal government... So the group is saying that the federal government should start charging these people $10 million fines. In a letter to ASIC, Choice raised concern Aussie Home Loans promises to deliver the best deal when 30% of the customers are directed to the bank's parent company, to the Commonwealth Bank, and then this is the image of News Australia Corp. So, now... let's get really frank here, or let's get, brokers have access to all the financial institutions, all the financial tools, and all credit agencies that are required. And if you have a good broker that could calculate a proper total debt service ratio, proper underwrite a deal, they could underwrite the deal properly to send to the bank, so the bank could look at it and it's already underwritten, and they could see what the loan is for, how much it's for, what's for renovations. What are they doing this? Why do they have an R9 on their credit card from 10 years ago that they paid off late? They could explain why in the write-up, right? Consumer advocate Choice believes that mortgage broker Aussie's home loans are engaging in misleading, deceptive advertising, as has complained the regulator. Choice says, Aussie Home Loans made claims to finding Australians the perfect loan or the best loan. Yet research shows 2 in 5 loans are sent to Commonwealth Bank of Australia, the broker's owner. Yeah, because they're finding them the best institution or the best product that's on the market. The average guy doesn't know what products are on the market, right? And I'm not trying to defend the brokers. I'm trying to actually defend the situation here because it's a lot broader than what the article is trying to articulate here. Aussie Home Loans is a well-disguised sales outpost of Commonwealth Bank. Choice CEO Alan Kirkland said in a statement today, Aussie is making big promises to create the illusion that it operates in your best interest, but there is no evidence that they will get the best loan. Oh my God. And what about all this money laundering in the Australian banks, all of this crap that's happening with that article I read for you guys a few days ago, how they have, where is it here? That, it's actually a big one. Right here. Westpac have a bank run. Right here, Westpac sinking for breaches. 16 million money laundering or illegal breaches made. 16 million. And they're going after a broker? I think these big banks need to maybe focus on more important things. You know what I'm saying? News.com.au has attempted to contact Aussie Home Loan for comment. Chief Executive James told the Daily Telegraph it was crazy that the Choice had not raised its concerns with the company and said that it's not a recall, the broker using words perfect or best in recent ad. Choice has a bee in the bonnet about mortgage broking industry, but consumers are voting with their feet. Consumers should be after these banks or removing the money from these banks that potentially have to pay $1 trillion or billions and billions of dollars of fines. I think consumers should be focusing on that. Consumers. It's like Hill Dog. You know Hill Dog. People are pressuring me to run for 2020. If people watch this channel, they know who Hill Dog is. Hill Dog. I'm being pressured. What people? More broadly, Choice is calling on all federal politicians to support the passage of the mortgage broker's best interest duty laws, which it expects to be introduced into Parliament this year. Mr. Kirkland, so they're taking away from other banks, but they're saying they're being masked and sending most of their loans. Why not? If those loans are the best product for the customer, why not? Mr. Kirkland says it is important to respond to the Hayne Royal Commission recommendations. I think the Royal Commission has better work to do. Treasurer Joss Frydenberg has created a rare opportunity to perform the mortgage broker industry, he says. A strong best interests duty, well enforced, will make brokers live it up to the promises they have already made to their customers. So, guys, here's the deal now. Like a mortgage broker, a good mortgage broker would lay out 3 deals for a customer. They would say, we got this one with... They were saying that most of the loans were going to one bank here. So they would basically say, look, we got this one for ANZ, we got this one from Westpac, and we got this one from Johnny's Loans. This one's going to offer you this, and this one's going to offer you this term with this amortization, and this one will offer you this, and you don't have to make payments for 3 months, and then this and this. So it's better for the interests of a broker to sit down and actually give customers an option of 3 different mortgage ideas that they could possibly give them. Then this way the customer can make a choice. Then this way they are choosing their loan in a way they're choosing the product that could best suit them. That's just my opinion, guys. That's what I think brokers should be doing, you know what I'm saying? The perfect loan. But I'm very disgusted that they're not going after these huge corporate banks that are pretty much running the country into the ground. Instead of letting them, like it's happening all over throughout the banking systems, like the repo markets in the United States, they don't want to, there's not a single, they don't want to admit who has been doing this or who's been, the money's been going to. They don't want to admit who the money's been going to. And quite frankly, I think it's sad. Why they don't want to admit where the money is going to. And it's really sad that people do not have an understanding of where their money or their potential tax dollars to pay these funds and these overnight banking rates, because the banks could make just a little bit more profit if it's injected by asset-backed repo market money injection, that it actually has a, I don't know, guys. I'm just worried about this, guys. I'm worried about this because this is going to become a bigger deal. Go ahead and look at the screen here, and you can see what I'm talking about without me saying the word. There's several words right now in YouTube that are banned. There's about 13 words that are banned, so I might have to start taking down pretty much all my videos because they have those words in them, and I'm just letting you guys know. They're going to ban another 22 words in the next couple of weeks that are not allowed to be said. Like, I think this word's banned. Oh, well, it's not this word, but I'm trying to find the word. Like, okay, it's okay. The acronym of World of Warcraft. WOW. Yeah, you're not allowed to say that word apparently. So you can't wear red. You can't. There's a lot of things changing right now on YouTube, guys. I need you guys to get on Brighton right now and support support this stuff, this viewership, and get the word out there so we could talk. Share my Brighton page to everyone on social media too. I'm at 28 subscribers in 2 days, and that's really good. It took me like 6 months to get 28 subscribers on YouTube. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to hit me up. Thanks for watching.